Hello, hello. I want to see if we can tag friends. I'm gonna tag Tiffany. So she'll jump on with me. And I want to share. Stacy's watching. Hey, Stacy. I'm getting ready to. I was trying to make sure I had. There we go. Now I can read. Ricky. Okay, so I'm not cooking. Hey, Lana. I'm not cooking, but I got asked the other day at work because I always cook for you guys. Hey, Stacy. When I was gonna go cook again, and I hadn't cooked. So what I do want to share with you guys is this really new cool tool. Hey, Carlita, that is coming out in like a week for you guys. I was able to. Hey, Miss Photo. I was able to grab it early. Hey, Michelle. I was able to grab it early, and we're gonna make peanut butter together for the first time. This is the Deluxe cooking blender. It is a new fall product for Pampered Chef, and it is on special for all hosts in September. So I'm gonna scare you, and then I'm gonna make it all better. So this guy right here, this thing right here without the lid, I took the lid off. This thing right here retails for $3.49. I know, y'all just fell out your chair. But in September, hosts with a qualifying party can get it for $139.60. $139. You guys, I'm getting ready to show you how we make peanut butter. We made smoothies the other night. You can cook in this blender. Soups, we can make soups. We can make alternative milks, like if you need almond milk. You can grind your own wheat if you picked it from your field the other day. This thing does it all. And my most favorite part about the whole thing is after we get done making peanut butter, I put some water in here, I put a drop of dish detergent, and it washes itself. That to me is like priceless. I can't put a price on it. So we're gonna try the peanut butter. I left my directions off camera, so I had to grab my directions. So this thing comes with a tamper, which we're gonna use to make our peanut butter. It's called a tamper. I think that's what it's called. Damper, tamper, something. Anyway, we're gonna use it. It also comes with a dual-sided cleaning brush in case you do need to wash or scrub the edges inside. And then it comes with another part for internally if you need it for later. So, the directions, it comes with a cooking book. Hey, Ray. It comes with recipe book for you guys to show you all the different settings and then how to make different things. So I'm going to a party tonight with a friend who has one also, and we are going to, I think she's made hummus in hers today already, and we're going to make some broccoli cheddar soup later this evening, and I'm super, super excited to try because broccoli's like my favorite vegetable. You can make freshly ground whole wheat pancakes. You can make walnut dip. I stood at the grocery store trying to figure out what nuts I wanted. I settled on the honey roasted. It says dry roasted, so I'm probably going to have to watch it and see. It is the Deluxe cooking blender. It's available for purchase starting September 1st with a qualifying party, which is like 200 in orders, you guys, which y'all could do with like catalog party and like 4 or 5 of your friends get together. Or you pass catalog to them, you get 200 in sales. This thing then drops to $139 for September. And then if you get more than 200 and you keep going up, then it can be free with all the different rewards that the host can get. So you've got soup, everything from if you like beet soup, cauliflower soup, sweet potato, tomato, basil. I'm kind of excited to try that with like some grilled cheese going on. You've got different purees that you can make, and let's see what else. Marinara. You can make like spaghetti sauce with hidden vegetables in it. So for the kiddos that don't like their veggies, you can make sauce out of it. So I'm going to flip back to the front where we're going to use the grind setting to make the peanut butter, and we're going to pray it turns out right because everything I've read says that this peanut butter is amazing. So it really calls for 3 cups of dry roasted, says 3 cups roasted unsalted peanuts. Well, I went totally all of that opposite. And I have honey roasted, dry roasted peanuts made with sea salt. So we've got salt in ours, so we're gonna leave the salt out, because if you get unsalted, you're supposed to add salt. We're gonna leave the salt out since I have with sea salt added. I also have dry roasted, so we'll wash it, and if I have to add a little bit of oil in it, we will. If you don't get the dry roasted, I hear that they really are super awesome just to throw in. So it calls for 3 cups. I've got the mini measure all, and it's 1 cup total on the dry side. So I am going to fill it up. And I bought 2 jars of this because if it's really good, I want to make extra. So let's see how much we get out of it. This is my 3rd cup. All right, and so there's a few extra in there. We're just gonna throw it all in. Because that was like, so that it calls for 3 cups. This is a 16-ounce jar of, let me turn it the right way so you can read it, the honey roasted. I really got the store brand because I figure if I'm gonna screw something up, I'm gonna do it the cheapest way possible. So I'm gonna turn it this way so hopefully y'all can see. There is a flip switch right here. This is the on button. So when I do, it's gonna make a noise. It beeps. And then it lights up and tells me that I don't have the lid in place. Hey Kimberly, this says it doesn't have the lid in place, and there's a safety feature that if your lid's not locked in place, it will not start for you. So I'm gonna place it on this way. There's a lip right here, which might be hard to see, and then there's a black lip right here. And so I'm gonna slide it, and when I do, it's going to make a noise for me, but there's a little click you can also hear when you're standing next to it. So it dings and sings its little cute little song. So it has all these different settings. It has smoothie setting, grind setting, alternative milk, the heated wash that I talked about that I'll use at the end, the soup, the heated puree, the jam, and the sauce. So all I do is you add the ingredients in the pitcher in the order from left to right according to the directions that it gives you. Replace and lock the lid, turn the wheel to grind, and then it'll start to grind for us, and as they climb the wall, that's when we'll take off the top and use the tamper and kind of put it in. So wish me luck, because y'all get to see it live, like literally live, because I've never done this before. So I'm gonna turn to the grind setting. So that says smoothie, that's alternative milk, and then it says grind. So it's flashing at 220, and I'm just gonna press the wheel right here and turn it on. And it'll beep a couple times, and it might be a little loud. Down, and it's got like a minute on the timer, and it's telling me it's on like speed 6 of the blender. Can y'all smell it? This is like smell-o-vision. It's like the peanut butter. Smell-o-vision. This is kind of exciting. I'm really excited about it. Like 30 seconds left till we have our peanut butter done. So can y'all see how creamy it is? Hey Kelly, I just made peanut butter. In the... Oh my god, you guys. It's really good. John, you want some peanut butter? Yes, you do. Wrong answer.
No.
Come have peanut butter.
Eric!
Eric will eat peanut butter. He loves peanut butter, you guys.
Come here! Now,
Peanut butter.
quickly!
Okay. So, as I eat the peanut butter, it beeps at you every so often for like a few minutes
Try your mom's peanut butter.
as a reminder that there's something in here and it's
Mama.
ended. So, I'm gonna press cancel so that it quits beeping at me.
What's the
There's
chance of
a-
me killing? What's the chance of me dying?
Minimal.
Okay, good.
Good luck!
All right.
Did you hear this? They think I'm gonna kill them. They love when I try new recipes, you guys. Alright, so...
Dun, dun, dun.
She will kill me.
Oh. So there's a handle. This is to help pull it off. And then the handle here. And then I'm just going to wiggle it right off. And it dances.
I'm gonna mess it up.
So can y'all see my peanut butter that I just made? So a jar of peanut butter. And I'm going to slide this around.
And I'm gonna dip my finger in.
No, you're not. I'll get you a spoon. Hi, Jace, you want to try some peanut butter too?
Sure. No, it'll kill you.
You guys, this looks really yummy. Alright, there's your... No, I'm not feeding you. That was years ago, kid.
It's
Oh, you made a mess.
it's to
Whoopsie.
the next level of creamy.
It is super creamy.
Oh,
Oh, whatever. You're ridiculous.
it's good, you guys. Oh, it's hot.
Well, blow on it. It is hot. It just spun around at like a really fast pace.
It's good. Hot peanut butter does not taste good.
Well, it's going to go in the refrigerator. So because we ground it all up, you put it in the refrigerator, and I think it's good in the refrigerator. Peanuts are the only ingredient. That's all I did, you guys. 1 jar of honey roasted, dry roasted, Food Lion brand
You should have
peanuts.
added like
I've
honey in
heard
there.
there's honey in it. These are honey roasted peanuts.
Oh crap! This is like too creamy.
They're making a mess with it. Hey Sherry, they're making a mess with it. So the Deluxe cooking blender comes out September 1st. Parties in September that qualify can get the blender at 60% off. And it makes it $139.60, which is a huge steal. I'm gonna play around with it some more. I've been dying to try to make the peanut butter because Eric loves peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for lunch during the week. So I'll put the peanut butter in a container and it'll be good in the refrigerator. I think it stays in the refrigerator a couple of weeks, but you can also freeze it for a couple of months. I'll double check on the time frame for that because now that it's been ground, it probably needs to go in the refrigerator. So y'all, seriously, a 16-ounce jar of Food Lion brand or store brand. I just figured if we were gonna waste money and it wasn't gonna work, I was gonna do it as cheap as possible. So let me pull this off and then I'm going to pour it into a container.
Yay.
So can y'all see my peanut butter? It went from
It's on my foot.
peanuts
How was it on
to
my
peanut
foot?
butter. So I'm gonna pull out a container. Get a. Oh, let's see. I'll put it in one of these. Let's
I don't
see.
like warm peanut butter.
Well, it's gonna be cold eventually. It just literally cooked itself, dude.
It can wash itself and cook itself.
Oh, the kids love this wash feature. So let me pour this out, and then I will get you guys going on this wash feature.
Bye. Have a great time.
Jay says bye, you guys. So I am going to pour the peanut butter in the container so it can go in the refrigerator for the week. I'm like super excited. This is impressive. So my friend, who also does Pampered stuff with me, she made hummus earlier today, and I'm gonna go try some of the hummus later. Super excited about that. I'm gonna try to get it all cleaned out as possible. So here's what else I have read, just little tidbits. So if you make peanut butter, there's leftover peanut butter in the jar. Hey John, hey Lisa. There's leftover peanut butter in the cooking blender. in the blender itself. And others have added like almond milk or something of that nature and reblended it and made like a peanut butter frothy something, I guess, to drink. Or even a topping for a cake. You can make cake and then come in here and make your peanut butter and make it extra creamy, and it would just like flow over top of the cake. If you're gonna do like a chocolate peanut butter cake, almost like a Reese's peanut butter type thing. I think that's about as good as I can get it right now. I'm gonna throw some water in here, and then we're gonna run the wash cycle and see what it does with the wash and the peanut butter. I washed it the other night after we did smoothies, and it did pretty well. I was quite impressed. So I'm gonna put it back on top over here. We'll see if we can run the wash cycle real fast. I'm gonna put 3 cups of water in it. So there are cut marks on the side, which are hard to see now that I've put peanut butter everywhere. I'm gonna eat the peanut butter off the side. It'll help clean up. So you can do 7 cups of cold and 6 cups of hot. So when you're making soup, you can make like up to 6 cups of soup in here. So I'm gonna fill this thing up 3 times because there's a 3-cup mark. Normally I just take it over there, but I'm gonna fill it up with 3 cups of water really fast. I got peanut butter on my fingers. And then we're gonna throw it in the wash setting and see what we get. And then we'll let it rest because, you know, it needs to rest. Because after you make peanut butter, because the motor does so much work when it's making peanut butter, you're supposed to let it rest after you make the peanut butter for like an hour. So if you can't do multiple peanut butter batches back to back, and then you guys, so there's 3 cups of water, and then seriously like a drop of dish detergent, which literally like a drop. All right, I have peanut butter on the outside of my lid because I used a tamper, and then I didn't play the Operation game very well when I was younger. Y'all ever play that game? So, lid on. There we go. Let me wash my hands because I have peanut butter all over them now. So while that's washing, I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it. So put that on, and I need the clear top to it. So I'm going to put the little stopper piece up in here and lock it in place. All right, so now it's on, and I'm going to spin it to the heated wash, which is there. It's gonna heat up, it's gonna spin once, and then it's gonna heat to 140 degrees, and then it goes into its wash cycle for like 2 minutes. So I'm gonna let it do its beepy thing. I'm gonna take these pieces. All right, so it's gonna spin, and then it's going to, so while it's warming up, I just went in the wrong direction. You have, I don't know if y'all can see. Let me see. If I pull it over here, can you read these? Okay. I tried to swallow the wrong way. So while it's warming up, it's gonna do the blinky, spinny thing. It's got the heat noted on it, and I can hear it like bubbling. And you can feel it's a glass canister, not plastic. I think some of the other blenders are plastic. I do have another blender, y'all. That's my old blender. That's a Ninja. And it does its thing, but this thing cooks and cleans, and that does not clean itself at all. So we're up to 102 at this point. Hi, Jennifer. I'm giving a sneak peek of a product that is coming on September 1st. We just made peanut butter, and I will post the video once we're off so that you guys can see and go back and rewatch it. But that's warming up to 115, so while I'm doing that, again, it was, to make peanut butter, it was a jar of dry, I did honey roasted, but 1 16-ounce jar of honey roasted peanut butter or peanuts, honey roasted, dry roasted peanuts. You could do, if you don't like honey, you can do just regular peanuts. And if you get them unsalted, you'd add some salt to it. If you get them salted, I wouldn't add extra salt to them. But a jar of peanut butter, peanuts yields whatever size container this is. I don't know. 2 cups maybe? 2 or 3 cups of peanut butter? 2.5 cups, something like that maybe? I was trying to determine if I were to pour it back into the cup. So I have to remember I flipped the camera. So that's a cup, and this is more than a cup. So it's almost to 140, and there's the See what it does? I'm interested to see if it's going to get everything off. There's somebody in the front door. Huh? I'm interested to see if it's going to get everything off. Somebody's at my door, y'all. Not doing a bad job, truthfully. Hey, Ashley. We're watching the blender clean itself. We got 1.5 minutes roughly left on, and it cleans for about 2 minutes and 20 seconds after it heats up to 140 degrees. So there's still some over here. And this is where... Are you filming? Huh? I'm on live, yeah. You want to say hi to everybody? No. I'm cleaning. I just made peanut butter. You want to try it? I got visitors. You want to try my peanut butter? I really just made it. It's warm because it just came out of the blender itself. Isn't that good? See? I'm not the only one. I didn't kill the kids either. They were very happy. That's really good. It is good, isn't it? It's a jar of peanuts. Seriously,
like that you have a huge car lot in your driveway.
Don't you? Thank you. Yeah. Anybody need a car? Just come see me. I got plenty, right?
Are your kids old enough to drive?
No. One of those is getting ready to leave. So we got 30 seconds left on the wash cycle. Hi, Michaela. We're cleaning the blender after we just washed or made peanut butter, you guys. So honey roasted, a jar, 16 ounces, yields about 2 cups of peanut butter. This in the blender, got about 10 seconds left.
Are you making?
And then it's all over. So I'm going to pull this off really fast so y'all can see. I'm going to hit the cancel button. Okay, so y'all saw the peanut butter was all on the sides. I'm going to go rinse it out. But can y'all see that the peanut butter has... Oh, no, because you can't because I thing this thing backwards. So there's some parts and pieces that I'm going to have to kind of get the dual-sided cleaning brush. But there's all the peanut butter. And y'all, I didn't have to touch it. Up around the edge, I'm going to have to touch it. So I'm just going to take it over to the sink and you rinse it out. And up here is where I would have to worry about it, and then I don't have to stick my hand in where the blades are. But that's it. It cleans itself, and I don't have to worry about scrubbing it and cleaning it off. So that's it. I'm going to try some other recipes and report back to you guys on how they go. My next one might be broccoli cheddar soup tomorrow night, maybe. But this guy is on special for September. It's not available until September 1st, but with a qualifying party, you can get the Deluxe cooking blender at 60% off. It cooks itself, cooks soups in it, obviously makes peanut butter that we just made that I'm super excited about, and washes itself. So there's that. And I'm going to go sit down for a few minutes before I head up the street to a neighbor's house for a little while. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and if I get a wild here and want to do something later tonight, I'll try to jump on and show you guys. So, y'all have a great rest of your Saturday, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.